What's up, blockchain? How y'all doing today? Oh, it's one heck of a day in crypto, ain't it? Man, there's a lot going on, and it is a beautiful thing. Ethereum blocks are consistently full due to DeFi. Pretty awesome. My name's Mitch, Crypto Music, just coming at you with a little bit of update, a little bit of this and that, show you some Bitsgap trading bot stuff, talk a little bit about what's going on and all that good stuff. This is pretty great. Ethereum blocks are consistently full due to a DeFi report. Ethereum blocks are consistently full. The majority of Ethereum blocks are 95% or more. Blocks can only include a specific amount of transactions, and users are consistently paying higher and higher fees to get their transactions processed quicker. Transaction fees now make up to 50% of Ethereum miner revenue. I think that's pretty funny, actually. It's like there's so much going on. There's other blockchains that this is bullish for, and until the obviously this is bullish for DeFi, but hugely bullish for BSC, the Binance Smart Chain, bullish for Tron. Tron does got some different stuff going on that might finally, Tron has like such a reputation, right, with all of Justin Sun's history and whether he was a victim for all those celebrity, false endorsements or paid endorsements or all that whole stuff, and having to buy 2 Teslas and, all the history that goes behind like Justin Sun and why people don't like him and how that transforms over into, Justin's like Tron's worst and best enemy, right? But we, with the coming of the bridge, there is so Bridge Oracle mainnet is launching, and the Bridge Oracle is basically like outside information, outside of, from the real world, dropping that information Oracle-based style into smart contracts, verifying mixers. So it's basically the chain link of Tron, and this Bridge Oracle may actually bring Tron into the grown-up adults side of things instead of being known as the scam network. And then you also have Daisy that launched on Tron, huge players in the fintech algorithm trading space. There's a lot of new and intelligent developments, grown-up developments happening on Tron that are going to make Tron a much bigger and more viable player, and hopefully allow them to shed off some of that bad reputation of being the scam blockchain, because you hear that from everyone, just they'll be like, why isn't DeFi on Tron? Oh, too many scams or too much Justin Sun or this type of thing. But with the Bridge Oracle, might change all of that. Definitely going to be picking me up a couple bags of that and throwing that on my Bitsgap bot and trading away. So there's that. So 50 Ethereum fees now make up 50% of the ETH mining revenue. It's terrible, right? I mean, I'm sure they're glad, but there's definitely a war on Ethereum miners. They are very well hated by the developers, like a war between the developers and the miners themselves, and it's very interesting to see. Another interesting Ethereum headline: Ethereum has had positive returns for 10 out of the last 12 months. Ethereum's monthly returns have been positive for 10 of the last 12 months. Ethereum is well on its way towards closing March on a positive note. The recent dip to 1,537, more of a candle, could set the pace for Ethereum resting at a 2K in April. Would be nice to see. We're at currently 1,800. And that's nice, and that's after a little dip here. We did get as high as $1,850. Now we're at $1,833, but trajectory looking quite strong. Polkadot all the way down to now at $34.15, but it had dropped all the way down to $33. I bought that dip pretty hard, got myself up to a full 100 Polkadot. Happy about that, and gonna let that rest there for a little while. Chainlink at 2560 is quite a buy, and in a dip right now, and probably a very, very good time to pick that up. Now, think about altcoins. Here's an interesting article. 100% Bitcoin HODL outperformed CNBC's 2017 altcoin basket by 170%. Now, in their altcoin basket, they had 30% Bitcoin. So that 30% Bitcoin and 70% altcoins, obviously, because it was through the bear market, obviously that, Bitcoin way outperformed it. The 30% in BT allocation was responsible for 75% of the return of the CNBC's basket. And so of course Bitcoin outperformed everything because it became the monster, ate up all, dominated the space. And anytime things get bearish, altcoins bleed a lot harder, but they also pump a lot harder. So this whole scenario here is showing through from the bull market down into the bear market up to today. Well, that doesn't really count for the bear market, for the bull market we're about to enter into, where your altcoins have chances of going 10x, 20x, 30x, 100x. What would it take for Bitcoin to 100x or to 50x? Now, when doing an altcoin type strategy like this, you don't have to have, not everything has to be a winner, right? If you get 5 or 6 that are 100xers, you can have quite a few that dropped, that went down 10%, went down 50%, went down 20%, doesn't matter. Your wins will so far outpace your losses. You'll see a lot of people who get into every single new project, coming out on Polkadot, or every new project coming out on Binance Smart Chain. And these strategies lately have been way outpacing Bitcoin. But for the long run, for the long term, it's my recommendation you get back into Bitcoin and back into Ethereum. And trading to get more Bitcoin and trading to get more Ethereum is definitely a wise and smart thing to do. All right, so moving on from there, let's go over and take a look at Daisy. As we know, Daisy just launched. We got this new website here. Looks like this. Looks a lot better. So at the same day, we got the revamp of the actual platform itself. We got this Daisy crowd. It just basically shows the timer, shows Daisy launch for new members. I don't think this was accurate, so we're past all that. We are live. That's the current one. So the timer's gone. It says we are live now. And got this thing over the top. Talks a bit about EndoTech and everything to do with them, and has the Daisy white paper. And it's very basic, but is a nice little placeholder for people to come find out about Daisy and everything that's going on. So nice little placeholder. So this is the type of thing you could send someone that you thought was interested in this. You could send them this Daisy website plus your link, and they should be able to get squared away from that, right? So anyway, Daisy launched, and pretty big deal. It's gotten like over $1 million jumped on in, and you do have to get into your back office here in order to. I'm not going to show you my password, but Daisy's going quite well. There's a bunch of money flooding into the contract. Just launched today. You have to pay in USDT Tron version. You also need some Tron in your Tron Link wallet to get this thing started. But these guys, over the years have ridiculous returns from anywhere from 200% all the way up to thousands of percents per year. Provable, verified, and lots of people who have experienced the EndoTech, the EndoTech revolution. These guys are some serious, crazy traders, and they're doing, they're way out in front of everyone at this point. Couple altcoins that got on my radar that people have been sending me. First, we're going to stop by Veracity. I had 2 people send this to me today. It's up to 30 cents. It's basically all-time highs or matched to all-time highs. And you could have gotten in this, if you'd gotten in a few months ago, you'd have been way low. But these guys have a lot going on, and there's they've actually just got a patent, and they're one of 2 patents that I know of in the crypto world that have brought like patents. Uniswap is also going for a new patent to patent their version 3. So, but these guys have a bona fide patent from like the patent office in the United States. And yeah, pretty damn interesting. The price is right here on the top. There is well, there's a lot going on with these guys, but esports, not just esports, but like real sporting stuff with NFTs and a whole bunch of stuff going on. And was nice to see people getting into this now. And yeah, it looks like it's way at the top, but let's stop by a real chart. VRA is the name of it, and you can see here a lot of strength right at the very top. We are all-time highs by a long way. Now, I went ahead and put a bot in pretty much right at the very top, but we'll see what happens there and see if that's any good. In the long run, I think this VRA is very strong, and I think it's going to I think it's gonna go up fairly easy. I would think that 10 cents should be a pretty easy cakewalk for this thing to reach to in the short term, and so I'm looking to ride that up. I'm letting the bot do the trading, and that's a good thing. So there's that. The other altcoin I want to bring to your attention, which is been around for a while, is VELO. The reason I am bringing this up now is because they just had a major dip. And this is a super strong team. They got a lot going on. So Box Mining is really behind this one and a big believer of this. And they're basically, financial multi-chain. They're very inclusive and looking for, big payments, business payments, that type of thing. So kind of along the lines of like a Cody, Stellar, XRP, except for not all of the toxic baggage that comes along with XRP. But I think the reason that you can see that I like this is because, okay, so now I'm showing you one where I bought the top. Now let's show you one where we will buy the bottom. So that's a huge dip. That's a great place to buy. I actually just saw it down to 70 something cents a minute ago, but we'll try to buy some of that dip too. So we're going to set up a bot on that. I have all 15 of my bots running, so I'm only allowed 15. I'm gonna have to drop one of these. This Atom USDT has done me quite well. I've earned 11% in 15 days, and that's 0.49% per day. We're gonna go ahead and cancel this one. I want to trade that against Bitcoin soon anyway, and we're going to load up at least. Let's see, how much money do I have here in the USDT? I got 540. So let's keep it at that. We'll do at least a $500 bot in VELO. So let's cancel my Atom bot. You generally have a choice to like sell it all for at the market price, but because we're just closing the bot, so let's close the bot. We're going to cancel all open orders and keep all of our cash just the way it is. Okay, Atom bot canceled. It's nice. We end with a nice profit of 11 something percent, and nothing wrong with 0.5% a day, guys. Nothing wrong with that at all. But we're gonna go ahead and start us a VELO bot today. Get that bot trading. Get it to buy the dip if there is any more dip to buy. Okay. So let's trade this grid spacing right off the bat to about 1.5. That gives us 74 grid spaces. We definitely want to allow this some room to buy the dip. So let's bring that down and hope for some nice dip action. Because if you can get it to dip down right before it shoots up, that's a good thing. Let's back test this right where we're at. Investment $1,000. No, we're gonna keep it at $500-ish. Somewhere about right there is just fine. Let's back test that. Three-day result of 2%. Let's see if we can't get that up a little bit, even though we are here hoping for a big pump. Could probably bring that down here, get a nice closer trading range. Let's back test that one. 3%. We're over the 1% a day mark, which I like. Let's spread this grid out to 2 and test that one. 3.27. That raises us a little bit. I am liking that quite a bit. So I think we're going to start this bot just as it is. We are all set to buy the dip if it comes down some more. And let's run this thing. Start. It is necessary to buy 204 VELO. Let's see if we can buy some more than that. Let's see, how much is that? 243, because I think we are at a low price. But we do want to be set up to buy the dip if possible. So let's back test that. 291. It drops it a little bit, but that's okay because I want to have that little bit of VELO up there. So let's see. We're still at 540. Let's go ahead and make that a full $600. And let's run this thing. One more back test. So I think a full 2 is a good place to be. Let's run that one. Giving us about 1% a day, and that's if the price doesn't move at all. Let's start it. Buy 249 VELO. Surely, surely. All right, VELO's purchase. USDT is in there, waiting to go. Hoping for some good things with my new VRA and VELO bot. And in any second here, it will say bot started. There it is, VELO USDT, market order filled. Here's the bot started. It's only worth, under $600. So not a very big trade, but we'll hope for some good profits out of that. And there's all that. Okay, so we went over VELO, we went over VRA, or VAR. I always say the ticker wrong on that one, which is VRA. Looking good. Hoping to buy some dip on that one and hopefully ride that thing up. And it's, I wasn't planning to purchase this today, especially since it just pumped. But when 2 people of your close friends send it to you on the same day, you might as well get in there and make it work a little bit. So hoping to get some good trades on that one. So VRA, VEL, Bitsgap. Bitsgap's been VELO, VELO, and Bitsgap. Bitsgap should be killing it. If you want to join my Bitsgap team, there will be a link in the description. Just by joining that team, you will get you will be allowed into a private group where there's just a few of us in there, but all pretty serious traders and throwing around different coins and all that. Everyone is doing quite well. You get free signals, all sorts of good stuff. And other than that, I hope your trading's going well. I hope all your profits are going well. Daisy has launched, and man, good stuff right now. Lots more coming. Catch you guys on the flip. I'm out.